castration as a means to explore their sexuality and share it around. Far from being the end of their sex lives, for these eunuchs, castration is just the beginning. 4 hours west of New York City, in a small town called Elmira, there is a unique church. Rhea Pope is for people of all sexualities and genders. Its pastor is Reverend Brother Sean Francis Benedict, a eunuch himself. Sustainer of our soul. His partner Christina is also a eunuch. Golden splendor, Almighty God.
How can I put my heart into every word like that if God hates me? I know that I know from my experience that that's not true at all. And that's the starting point of our reconciliation between our Christian faith and our physical bodies and our sexual orientations.
Brother Benedict was castrated in 1998, 2 years after he was ordained into the Benedictine priesthood.
I really had a sense that it was the end of my cooperating with all the traditional expectations of the American male. I basically cut it off. And I felt freed from all of those stereotypes and just felt a tremendous amount of freedom and joy from the whole thing. Let us. Who's us? Everyone. Right? Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help us in the time of need. That is open to everybody. And anyone who says it's not open to everybody is using God's name in vain. And they're lying.
Brother Benedict's congregation is certainly eclectic. He welcomes gays, lesbians, transgenders, eunuchs, and enlightened heterosexuals.
There is neither male nor female, for we are all like the angels in paradise, i.e., we are not assigned a certain gender. So when someone comes to the church and they say, I really believe that God's called me to change my gender, Rhea Pope has, for 23 years, said, Amen. You're welcome here.
Brother Benedict's colourful and unconventional delivery doesn't stop at his sermon. His sex life is also far from dull.
Staying out that late has done me in. I'm tired.
Brother Benedict met Christina 6 years ago. He posted on the internet looking for a male partner, found Thomas and fell in love. But 2 years into their relationship, Thomas decided to be castrated and became Christina.
If Christina had her way, we would live out in the country in a little tiny house with a picket fence and
had 20 horses and some sheep.
Yeah.
So are you the kind of housewife in the relationship?
I definitely got my mom treats.
You like that role?
Yeah.
Both Brother Benedict and Christina believe becoming eunuchs has enabled them to live out their sexual desires and fantasies.
Of course we enjoy each other's body a lot. It's a conflict for our gay friends. They don't understand how I could enjoy her female breasts. But I do enjoy them. But I wouldn't think of enjoying anyone else's breasts. And it was kind of expected that I've been the top. And part of the reason for that is I have very large penis, especially for a male.
True.
But Christina also is still capable of topping, even though her penis has shrunk tremendously.
Do you like that, Christina? Do you like still having a penis?
I mean, I can't afford the vagina right away, so I might as well enjoy what I have.
And then like
what do you mean?
I can't
you mean you can't afford to have the operation?
Yeah.
It's very expensive in the United States. $40,000 to $60,000.
For Brother Benedict, becoming a eunuch was just the beginning of his gender modification. Since having his testicles removed, he has gone on to replace them with a vagina and a urethra relocation.
Okay, so obviously this is the castration. You can see the testicles are not there. And right below this is the urethra relocation. And it's simply the urethra tube severed right here and brought through the perineum. This is the perineum, this whole area. Okay? And then this is where the vagina was. And you can see the fold is still there. It's all pretty much just anatomy and, you know. So what makes it erotic is your mind. A lot of eunuchs, after they're castrated, they don't want to take any hormones at all. Okay, so then, you know, when we're writing on the internet stuff, we say, okay, well, you're going to go through menopause. And which means lots of hot flashes. It can slow you down at work for males. It can slow you down at work. If you're in a high energy, high thinking job, you know, you should consider it very carefully, because suddenly parts of your body will be as though they're 60 years old. So you better be certain that you're headed in a direction where you can be slower and more passive than most people.
Brother Benedict certainly doesn't want to be slow and passive, so to preserve his sex drive, he injects testosterone once a week. Christina, on the other hand, takes estrogen to obtain a feminine look.
This is a controlled substance in the United States. You have to have a special prescription to get it. The best thing to do is just go straight in and didn't even feel it.
Brother Benedict and Christina recently got married. They're also looking for a slave to join their relationship.